Trojan fella, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. It's the top of the morning. Listen, I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, now is the time, and the time is now. Listen, today is that National Signing Day, and we're getting ready to find out a lot about what the USC football Trojans get ready to look like for the 2022 class. Listen, I believe it's still go time. I believe it's on the popping, it's on the cracking, and you guys already know there's some projected flips on all sides, and I've even been hearing reports that there could possibly be flips from one of our players, one of our commits. So look, we got to be ready and on guard for everything. But I'm feeling very good about where everything is, and the transfer portal, the whole thing, and coincidentally, Kamari Ramsey. I'm hearing that USC pretty much got him wrapped, sealed, and delivered. So hopefully that thing just really goes through. You guys know I've done a couple of videos on him so far since he's been in the transfer portal. He wouldn't visit Washington, wouldn't visit Ohio State, and I think he's expected to commit to USC. Also, the other transfer portal guy, Jarquavius Marks out of Mississippi State, he's supposed to be announced today, and it looks like it's leaning toward USC. So we'll see what happens with that. And you guys know yesterday brought a report about coming from On3 and 24/7 Sports, and I'll read it from 24/7 Sports real quick. And I want to talk about this offensive line because I think Josh Hansen needs to get a little bit more credit than what's actually given to him. I think some people are a little bit lost in the sauce and don't give credit. But this is Steve Warfong, national analyst, yesterday. I reported it, and I reported it directly from On3 and 24/7 Sports as relates to DJ Lagway. He says, this is Steve Walfong, and he says, I like where Florida stands with prize quarterback DJ Lagway. And then he says, think USC is still in the game. So apparently there were conversations that took place, late conversations that took place yesterday. So who knows what's going to happen? I put that video up and said that USC's in talks with them per On3, and then On3 put a whole post up about it as well. There was another analyst that put that up. His name is Sam Spellingman. And so I want to take a look real quick at our offensive line because I think our offensive line needs to get a little bit more credit. 2 years in a row, Coach Hansen needs to get some credit for this offensive line. And we're going to look at these guys real quick. These are some big boys. The first one we're going to take a look at real quick. Let me run this back real quick. The first one's going to be this guy right here. Did you not know? Let me pause this for a second. Did you not know that Jason Zandamiller is considered to be the number one offensive lineman in the country? There's only one site that actually has him rated as lower. Let me pull this up for you real quick. Jason Zandamiller, and this is why I say Coach Hansen needs to get more credit for what he's doing with the offensive line. Jason Zandamiller is ranked, according to 24/7 Sports, as the number one offensive lineman, ESPN the number one offensive lineman, and then Rivals the number one. For whatever reason, On3 has him as the number 9. I mean, I don't get it. Everybody else has him at number 1, but you have him at number 9. Go figure that one. So USC is absolutely doing an incredible job, and we're getting ready to sign an offensive line class that's absolutely phenomenal. Remember last year's class, Michael Benuelas, Amos Talele, you name them. I lost my train of thought, but you know who those guys are. But there's multiple guys that are absolutely, beef on the line, and so I think USC really needs to be giving Josh Henson some credit because the offensive line 2 years in a row has absolute beef. So we'll take a look at these guys right now that USC has right now, and this is Jason Zandamiller. He being the number 1 guy. You think about this. He's 6'3", 285 pounds, and he's coming from the state of Florida. And I think it's straight up go time. And the next guy, he's a 4-star prospect as well. Jason Zandamiller is a 4-star prospect, but this guy, Makai Sayana, he's 6'4", 290 pounds out of Texas. He needs to get him some love as well. USC is doing a phenomenal job with them. But you don't hear the media talking about how excellent the offensive line is for the second year in a row. It's incredible what they've done with it, and I think it's straight up go time with them as well. So when you look at this thing, we got the guys coming in. Elijah Page, he coming back to my mind now. He's standing at 6'7" from last year. Along with Michael Benuelos, along with Amos Talele, along with Alani Noah, along with all those guys that are just incredible. This is another guy right here, Hayden Trader, 6'6", 300 pounds, out of the state of Colorado. He's a massive size guy. So for all those, he's rated a 3-star prospect. All those who are wishing and asking, say, Jay, I see the comments all the time. And really, it's kind of crazy because I don't think a lot of people really study what USC's been doing with this class. It's underrated. It's rated right now to 17. Can they move up? Can they break the top 10? It's possible if some flips happen, but if it stayed the way it is now, stay the way it is now. There were several guys from last year's class that were severely underrated. But when we look at this offensive line, it's absolutely credible. This is another one from Huntington Beach right here. Justin Toyona, 6'6", 290 pounds. We flipped him from Stanford. He committed to USC, and so it's go time with him as well. So when you look at this thing, man, I think USC's absolutely improved their offensive line. I mean, 2 years in a row, you got 10 guys, one for this year class, 2023, and then you got another one from 2024 class. It's unbelievable, and I think it's really going under the radar. And this is the last one, O-lineman that commit. We're talking about 5 guys that are on the online, and everybody's saying we need to recruit the trenches. But, I mean, the trenches are here. We got to open up our eyes and really see what's happening right now. They are here. And then this is the last one, Kalolo Taiuga, 6'7", 265. Now, he's the one that I said that's going to be a project. What I mean by project is some weight that has to be put on him, but it's still straight up go time with him as well, man. So you guys hit me in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think. USC has the #1 offensive lineman in Jason Zed-DeMille, and I think it's straight up go time, man. So look, man, I will be coming back with the news later on. Like I said, Kamari Ramsey is expected. Hopefully, Jacavius Marks, he's going from Mississippi State. He's going to go ahead and then look. If we just keep our class intact, I think USC is going to be in some pretty good shape, man. So you guys hit me in the comments. You guys tell me what you think. That's all I got. You guys know I'm probably coming back. I'm going on a couple of other shows today as well, from Georgia, and the other one I think from Oklahoma, I think. But I will let you guys know. I'll post those updates, man. That way you guys can get in touch with me. And we might be going, I don't know. They might be going simultaneously. I think he mentioned something about it, but I'll see that. So anyway, man, until later on, everybody stay blessed. You probably will most likely see me later on for this big day, recruiting day. Until later on, everybody stay blessed. Fight on, fight on, fight on.